ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Tony G. Thank you so much for being here on my how-to tutorial. Today we're going to learn Someone You Loved by Louis Capaldi. To start off, my tuning is a little bit unique. I saw a live video of him playing this and he had his capo on 2nd fret, which means that his guitar was tuned half step down. So my guitar is tuned E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, E flat. If your guitar is in standard tuning, just the regular E, A, D, G, B, E, then go ahead and move your capo to the 1st fret and everything else will be exactly the same. All right, let's jump in. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk chords. Our first chord we're going to be using is a C chord, just a standard open C chord. The next chord we're going to use is our G chord. Now you can play it to the full G chord like this if you want to, or you can play it without your pinky on. That's totally fine too, because we're only going to be using our 2nd and 3rd string along with our bass string. The next chord we're going to be playing is our standard open A minor. Pretty simple. And then the last chord we're going to be using for the main progression is our F chord. So there's a couple different schools of thought on this. We can either play it as a full bar chord, we can do it as a thumb over bar chord, which I prefer, or if you don't know how to do the full bar chord version but you know how to play this version, we can actually play a little bit of a different variation and just play this version. It's just going to be a little bit more trebly instead of the more bassy. So we'll just have a different bass note. It's still an F, it's just in a different octave. The last chord we're going to need to know for our 2nd progression we're going to play is an open D minor chord. It looks like this. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our picking hand positioning. Our thumb will rotate between our 6th string, our 5th string, and our 4th string, and our pointer finger will always be on the 3rd string, our middle finger will always be on the 2nd string, and our ring finger will always be on the 1st string. For the C chord, we're going to have our thumb positioned on our 5th string. We're going to start by playing a pinch between our thumb and our ring finger. So we are playing 5th string and 1st string at the same time. We're going to follow that up with our pointer finger on 3rd string. When we play, we are only going to play our thumb on beat 1 of each chord. So for example, the way that we would count this would be as follows. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. My thumb only plays 1, but my ring finger continues to play 2, 3, and 4, and my pointer finger will play all the ands in between. Here it is again, a little bit slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For the G chord, we're going to move our thumb to the 6th string and we're going to be pinching with our middle finger, just like this. We will follow that with our pointer finger on the 3rd string. Now the whole entire progression will go as follows. We're going to pinch on 1 with our thumb, but then we're only going to play with our middle finger on beats 2, 3, and 4, and our pointer finger on all the ands. It goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. One more time, a little slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For the A minor chord, our thumb comes back to the 5th string, but we're going to continue pinching with our middle finger. So beat 1 will be thumb and middle finger at the same time. And then we're going to follow that with our pointer finger. So the A minor altogether would go as follows. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here it is again, just a little bit slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The F chord, depending on which version you play, will have our thumb on the 6th string and we are also going to pinch with our middle finger. So here is the thumb over or the full bar chord version. We're going to pinch with our thumb and our middle finger. And then we will continue with our pointer finger. So again, we're going to pinch on 1 and then not use our thumb for the rest, but we're going to play 2, 3, and 4 with our middle finger and all the ands with our pointer finger. It goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here it is again, a little bit slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If you are playing the other F version, our thumb will come here to the 4th string and we'll do the same exact pattern. Pinch with our middle finger. So the count would go as follows. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. On the D minor, we're going to play with our thumb on the 4th string and we're going to pinch with our ring finger here. We are then going to add in the pointer finger on 3rd string. And then we're going to continue on with our ring finger on beats 2, 3, and 4, and our pointer finger on all the ands. So it should look like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do that again slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here's our main progression picking pattern slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Our second progression, we will play our D minor for 4 beats, our A minor for 4 beats, our G for 6 beats, and then our A minor for 2 more beats. Count along with me, and here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Thank you guys so much for joining me today in my tutorial. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any questions about it, please put them in the comments below and I'll be sure to reply. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button so that I can show you some more content that I have coming out. I'm also working on some ebooks that are going to make you a better guitar player no matter what skill level you are, so be on the lookout for those too. Alright, thank you guys so much. I'll see you soon.